Okay, show. What's happening? Yeah, it's Sunday morning. Let me check my inputs. Show. What's up? What's happening? What's that? Okay. It's Sunday morning, and my birthday is next week, I think. I have not been going anywhere. I've been a homebody. I just haven't wanted to go out, and not really excited about that right now. And there's great festivals yesterday. And I was gonna go see the parade, but I thought it was next week. And so I was going to take my camera and show you guys all that stuff, but I mean, it's still today too, but I don't really feel like going anywhere. And the bad part about that is a couple of weeks ago, my pastor had, or the church I go to, they had a service, or just a prayer service, not a rally, just a prayer service downtown. And they prayed for our city, and especially because of some of the things that are happening to our state. And they prayed for our country, and our people. And just, I feel like politicians are surely for the sake of votes, pandering to people, regardless of whether good, bad, or whatever kind of effect that it'll have on the country. And so we're praying for people who understand one of the quality and good things about the Bible is with it being written is that or written that it doesn't change. When you don't just change things for your convenience or because you want to do it. That's like, I remember when the great Ray Charles, I think because he was blind, because he didn't have some of the joys in life, and one of the things that he found satisfaction in was cocaine or heroin, I think it was. So he wanted the legal right to have heroin legalized. Like, how people will they want marijuana legalized, or they want different things legalized because of their convenience. And so the fact about God is if it's wrong, and it doesn't change just because you have an overwhelming desire or the capability to do it. You shouldn't just do anything that you just grown enough to do. Some things you ought to learn from previous mistakes. You don't have to try everything, to just because you can. So it's like, wow, I can blow up the world. Let me go ahead and do it just because I got the power to do it. So anyway, so the thing is that I don't want to go to church. I don't feel like it, when I should go. But, really the Sabbath is about a day of rest. And it does say don't forsake the fellowship of the godly or the holy. You want to be around people that believe in what you believe, and then there's a beautiful thing that happens when you're around them. It's just beautiful. And so anyway, when that many people like minds get together, it's just like anything else. So anyway, I want to say thanks Red Code that doesn't mind listening to my videos. for no matter how long they are, because you don't like to change it. But you can make playlists. So just to let you know, you can take a bunch of short videos and put it in the playlist and play them if you want. I know that's more work, and if you're behind the computer producing awesome 3D graphics as you are, or rigging, you don't want to have to go through more work. But so anyway, they have the festival, and so I'm in this gridlock, right? I don't want to go to church. It's still early. It's like 7 a.m. I don't want to go to church, and I don't want to go to the festivals. And I probably should do both, because I'm so, I'm too much of a homebody, and I probably need to get out, be some exercise. I don't have a social life, and that's because I choose not to, because it's very distracting. So, I'm not chasing women right now, and there's going to be a whole lot of women and half dress over at the being a single man. There's going to be a whole lot of women at this place, at the park, the Juneteenth. And, I'm a man. I react to women, whether I like it or not, I react. I have a kid, I ain't going to talk about it, because I don't want to empower women more than they already know that they are. I don't want them to use sex as a weapon. Anyway, so anyway, as I was saying, I don't want to go out and chase involuntarily. I've said it before. You could go one direction. You see a beautiful woman, and she completely changed your direction. I don't want that to happen. So I got plans, and so I don't want them to change my plans. So it's voluntary. So I always have a choice when it comes to, even though I'm heterosexual, I have a choice on, whether I not feed into my natural born sexual desires, So people that say they don't have a choice about stuff like that, it really just kind of blows me out. I mean, it just blows me away. I'm like, and then they call Christians like that that don't have. They say that Christians don't have are mindless, and that they just follow. And the first book in the Bible, Genesis, is about choice, And then these people say that they have no choice. I mean, that they just not in control of themselves. And so that's pretty amazing to me. So anyway, that leads me to another topic, and I don't have topic. Is your mind crippled? Are you a crippled? Are you crippled? I'm not talking about physically, like my father got a bad leg, he walk around, But he is never at home, right? He's always doing something and running around the city or whatever. He might be physically, have a problem with his leg or crippled, but he's not really crippled. I'm just saying that to just get one out of here. Because they like to call me fat, so. And I can say stuff about them, but I don't really say nothing. I just let it go, because I want to hurt their feelings. Because I hurt their feelings, they wouldn't be like me. They wouldn't forgive, but I can forgive them. So, Anyway, is your mind crippled? You know what? I could be like I could say, like I'm in this room and my eyes can't go past the four walls. You can literally be crippled in your mind and think that you can't do something. One of the biggest problems I had with learning software is that people will tell you can't learn it, it's too hard, blah, 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 blah. They cripple you. They cripple your mind. So you can't travel in your mind. You can't move forward in your mind, in your life. Every day is a new day. Let us rejoice and be glad through the renewing of your mind. I forgot the scripture, but it is really, it's a new day. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow hasn't come. You don't need to worry about it here. Worry about tomorrow when it gets here, per se. Think about what you're going to do then, per se. But what I want to say, there's a lot of people who are actually physically crippled who are not crippled people. They have no parts of them. They win in the Olympics. They doing all kinds of things. But you have full and able-bodied people who can't move in life, can't get stuff done, and always talking about you can't. You know, that negativity. You know, or they're not in control, and they're crippled. You know, the truth will set you free. That's why I have such a problem about people who try to lie and mislead the truth, because the truth is freedom. When America stops living by truth, truth, just plain truth. I don't have any problem with what somebody does. I do enough stuff myself, but to lie about it and to say, well, right is wrong and wrong is right, that's where I have the problem. And then to ask other people to live by that lie and to agree with that lie and pretend that it's okay when it's not. So that's my problem. Anyway, that's my problem with it. It's just tell the truth. At least say you're a moral nation and that this is a moral. We don't care. We just about whoever pays us the most and stuff like that. At least admit the truth, And my problem also is with homosexuals who have parents now. You can't avoid people who have if a woman gets pregnant and she has a child already, that's and then she has a homosexual lover, then or there's somebody that has sexual activity with. There's nothing that you can do about that. But then to say, well, marry them, that's like feeding the heroin addiction. That's like feeding the bears, It's like, it's feeding into it. And so when we start to make these laws that feed into this lie and these untruth, this circumstance, and then start pointing the finger at everybody else, that's what I have a problem with. Anyway, 12 minutes, that's long enough. I want to do another video. So God bless you.